welcome to our Holy Week Liturgy. As Lent comes to an end, we come here to remember and to give thanks to God, who in the person of Jesus suffered, died, and rose from the dead to save humanity. This makes Holy Week the most important week of the year for Christians. But the story does not end 2,000 years ago. This story of suffering, death, and resurrection continues in our world today. Today's liturgy invites us to walk along Christ on the journey of his passion and remember our brothers and sisters around the world who experience suffering and poverty each day. We will reflect on the traditional stations of the cross through intentional movement acting called tableaus, while also keeping in our hearts the people around the world who suffer from injustice. Their stories have been captured by Catholic relief services, and our donations to the CRS Rights Bowl benefit these very communities we will see. With the help of Exodus, we will sing Te Deum chant in between each station, so I invite you to sing along. So we ask for silence and reverent participation in today's liturgy as Annie Yoda leads us in opening prayer.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Loving God, be with us now as we reflect on your Jesus' journey to the cross. Help us to remember that in this present day, many of our brothers and sisters around the world are still crucified by injustice, violence, poverty, and war, and that we too, at times, continue to carry heavy and difficult crosses. May we be like Simon and reach out to one another to help share the weight of our burdens. With the example of your Son, Jesus, may we always remember that suffering and death are never the last word. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they nailed him to the tree? Were you there when they nailed him to the tree? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the tree?
Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the stone was rolled away?
Jesus is condemned to death. Accused of blasphemy, Jesus is questioned and mocked by the chief priests and is ultimately sentenced to death. As we imagine the scene, perhaps we see chaos, mayhem, people pushing and pulling at each other, screaming and shouting. There is manipulation and bribery afoot. A good man is about to be killed as a public spectacle, and the laws of the land stand in silence. Perhaps this scene seems far removed, something we may glimpse in the news, something that happens in faraway countries under foreign governments. Perhaps, too, it is something we know well. Perhaps we've experienced this kind of injustice in our own lives. If we hold in our hearts the story of Maria, a girl from Colombia who was forced to flee her home with her family, perhaps we can begin to understand this kind of injustice. The law of the land failed her, too. Conflict and violence threw her world upside down, and she, with her family, was forced to rebuild. Though we may not have experienced such personal upheaval, we are called to empathize with those who have. So then, do we stand silent in the crowd, or do we shout? And if we shout, what do we say?
Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom.
Section 2, Jesus carries the cross. Before a crowd, Jesus is given the cross to which he was walked to Calvary. We all have our crosses to bear. Those hidden battles we fight when we think no one is looking. How easy it is to become so focused on my battles, my problems, my cross that I forget to look at those around me. Rich or poor, shy or outgoing, near or far, doesn't it stand to reason that each of us fights our own hidden battles? Jesus is given his cross and made to carry it, and so are we. But let us not do so alone. Let us help one another shoulder our burdens. Think of our brothers and sisters around the world who carry the crosses of hunger and poverty. How can we help them shoulder their burdens? As we work with and for the poor, for those whose crosses are the heaviest, perhaps we will be surprised by what we find. Perhaps, if we truly seek the face of Christ among those who are poor, we will discover something new about ourselves, about what it means to be rich and poor, about what it means to pick up our crosses and follow the way.
Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom.
Station 3, Jesus falls. Under the weight of the cross, Jesus falls while many stand by to watch. How many of us know someone who has fallen on hard times, on difficulties in a relationship, on a moment of doubt or challenge? How many of us are experiencing a moment like this now? When the Malaguni River in East India floods, Megha and Raj Singh, their 2 children, and their extended family cannot get to the nearest market, nearly 5 miles away, to buy and sell food. If the waters do not recede quickly, the rice fields fail, and their animals become sick from diseases spread with the Jewish people. The family faces financial pain. There is a great temptation to ignore those that have fallen. We distance ourselves from a situation we think is removed from ourselves. But in reflecting on the same family, we can see that there are many families who so easily fall into poverty, hardship, and impossible situations. What is our responsibility to these families? How do we uphold our commitment by ensuring that those who fall are helped back up and empowered to continue along?
Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom.
Station 4. Simon helps Jesus carry the cross. With Jesus struggling to carry the cross, Simon the Cyrene is pressed into service to help lighten Jesus' burdens. Even Jesus needed help, and he wasn't too proud to accept it. Human beings are social beings. We are called to live in community. By being together, by helping one another, we become the best versions of ourselves. We build a better planet. We bring about the reign of God. In Little Village, a predominantly Mexican immigrant neighborhood in Chicago, gang graffiti has been transformed into beautiful and colorful murals through the Imago Dei program out of the St. Agnes Parish. The art, created by young people vulnerable to gang recruitment, promotes positive self-image, belonging, and empowerment. It's exciting to serve and care for the poor and vulnerable. But let us never forget that we too are poor and vulnerable in our own ways, and often those we serve end up serving us. Let us never be too proud to accept what others give. Let us remind ourselves that there is much to be learned from each person we encounter.
Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom.
Station 5. Jesus is stripped of his garments. To humiliate him further, Jesus is stripped of his clothing. When we think of those goods the poor are stripped of daily, there are probably several key items that come to mind: food, water, shelter, to name a few. We so often see countries rich in resources, and yet the people of those countries are in poverty. How do we ensure that the wonders of the natural world are used in a sustainable, equitable way? Giving a person a fish, as the old adage goes, only solves the problem for a day. In the Manila metro of the Philippines, families like Rebecca Macarag Jimenez live over water in weak houses with no access to toilets. This daunting problem is only overcomplicated by overcrowding, as families have moved from rural areas to the city to obtain jobs at nearby plastic factories. More families generate more garbage and more human waste. All of that garbage clogs drainage systems, causing water levels to rise in regular conditions and setting the community up for a major disaster in a storm. The environment and the people that inhabit it are interconnected. All of God's good creation is one. God calls us to be stewards of the resources which we have been given, to look out for one another by sharing and collaborating, rather than grabbing up everything we can get now and worrying about others later. After all, teaching a person to fish will be of little value if we've left her with a polluted pond.
When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother, I see my brother. When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother, I see my brother.
Station 6. Jesus is nailed to the cross. Upon reaching Golgotha, Jesus is crucified on the cross he was forced to carry. We've all been there. Stuck in a seemingly impossible situation, weighed down perhaps by financial burdens, family obligations, and the opinions of others. We've all been nailed to the cross. And often it feels as though we've come to the end. We can't move, can't maneuver our way out of this bleak situation. We've been left alone to flounder. This is a part of the human experience that all of us go through, regardless of our wealth or nationality or our past experiences. Jesus knows this and never gives up on us. Even the thief with whom he was crucified was given the opportunity to be made better. And if Jesus offers us these second, third, or 100 chances, what then should we offer to our neighbors? We think of Aurora and her family in Madagascar. Here is a capable woman, a successful farmer, and yet circumstances outside of her control, a cyclone, destroy her farm. All she needs is a helping hand, a handful of seeds to avoid the cross of hunger. Prayerfully considering Father Roa's story, we ask, what can we do to help others come down from the crosses of hunger, homelessness, or sickness?
When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother, I see my sister. When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother, I see my sister.
Station 7. Jesus dies on the cross. After calling out to his Father, Jesus breathes his last breath and dies on the cross. By human standards, the crucifixion and death of Jesus is the ultimate failure. Members of the Jewish community had waited so long for the Messiah, had put their faith and hope in a man who believed had come to liberate them, and he died a horrific death. It was a devastating final moment, and so many of Jesus' friends had already fled the scene, abandoning hope in a better future. Yet what we see as failure, God transforms into victory. Where we see nothing but hopelessness and devastation, God is at work in surprising and spectacular ways. In Afghanistan's Bor province, one of the poorest regions in the country, an estimated 80% of adults are illiterate, and the literacy rate is even higher for women. Most villagers are farmers who have never attended school. Yet through the work of CRS, a classroom has been established in this remote village, and now more than 23,000 students have benefited from the community-based educational activities. Instead of sending their children to work in the fields, parents in this village can now provide an education for their children. When we think of the hardships so many of us in our world face, we might easily grow discouraged, but our God offers us hope and wants all of us to work together to build a world of peace and justice. How does this perspective of Easter inspire our own work in seemingly hopeless, failed situations? How does God want us to look upon problems like poverty, natural disasters, and environmental decay? By human standards or by something more hopeful?
When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my brother, I see my brother. When I look into the face of my enemy, I see my sister. I see my sister.
Station 8, Jesus rises from the dead. Suffering and death are never the last word. On the third day, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary go to see the tomb where Jesus' body was laid. But he's not there. He has been risen from the dead, and his first message to those who are searching for him is do not be afraid. This is a message for us too, in search of the risen Christ. Even in the darkest of days, hope is possible. God is with us. We still experience the joy and hope of the resurrection when we look in the face of our enemies or strangers and see our brothers and sisters.
Every day we go to war again. We assume we know so much more than them before we hear what they have to say. Headline breaks and we start to hate again, calling them names again. We give our peace away, and I hope they see it, 'cause I wanna see it. I hope we believe it.
I wanna see the love all around you, all around you. I wanna know that love is all around you, it's all around you.
Day by day, hope fades away, and then we know that there is pain within we cannot medicate. Learn to feel, learn to begin again. Open our eyes again to see our brother's pain. I hope they see it, 'cause I wanna see it. I hope we believe it.
I wanna see the love all around you, all around you. I wanna know
And happy Easter to all of you. And as we leave, we'll sing our liturgical theme song. Have a great break.
Whoa, when you're feeling low and you just don't know where to run to, broke. If your heart's been broken, you feel like you're all alone. If you need something to believe in, if you're looking for a light to guide you home, just inside your light shining brighter than you know. And you should know, I'm never gonna let you down. Always gonna lift you up. When you're feeling lost, I will always find you right. Never gonna walk away. Always gonna have your back. And if nothing else, then always count on that. If you need me, I promise I will never let you down. I will make you laugh if you ever feel like crying. Close, I will hold you close. You won't be alone anymore. If you need someone to believe in, you're reaching for a hand to guide you home. Just take my hand and I won't let you go. I hope you know I'm never gonna let you down. Always gonna lift you up. And when you're feeling lost, I will always find you out. Never gonna walk away. Always gonna have your back. And if nothing else, you can always count on that. Never gonna let you down. Always gonna build you up. And when you're feeling lost, I will always find you back. Never gonna walk away. Always gonna have your back. And if nothing else, you can always count on that. When you need me, I promise I will never let you down. Never gonna let you down.
If you need something to believe in, if you feel you've reached the end of the road, don't be afraid, I'll always guide you home. If you should know,
I'm never gonna let you down. I'm always gonna build you up. And when you're feeling lost, I will always find you love. I'm never gonna walk away. I'm always gonna have your back. And if nothing else, you can always count on that.